up, y'all? Tanisha here. Today I'm shooting a quick little video since I got my makeup done. I figure I would do a video on something that someone asked me just a few weeks ago, and I figure why not do a video on that, because I'm sure some people could use this piece of advice. So if you're a new grad and you're interviewing, here are 3 tips I would give you to help you land the job that you want. So the first piece of advice I would say is make sure that you dress appropriately for the job. Make sure you don't have any absurd piercings or tattoos showing, because that can be distracting in the interview. So make sure that you have those all covered up. Number 2, I would say, is to bring a notepad with at least 5 questions for the interviewer. Make sure that they, when they ask you things, that you write them down if need be, like what's expected of you. But make sure you have some questions. Normal questions that I ask is like, why are you hiring for surgical techs right now? You know, what's your turnover rate like? Are you okay with training someone with little to no experience? So make sure you have some questions written down that you may have for that particular job. And number 3, I would say, is be prepared to do some scrubbing even if they don't hire you. Some people like to see how your setup is, if you know your sterile technique, and you know how you open a back table, how you do your 5-minute hand scrub. They just want to see how you do that. So even if you don't get the job, don't be like, oh my god, well they had me scrub, and they probably have you scrub a case or something, and like, oh my god, they didn't hire me, they just used you. That's normal in the surgical tech world, because they don't know if you know how to pass instruments properly or set up a back table properly. So don't be alarmed if they ask you to do that. Do it with all the confidence in the world. You know, ask questions, be professional, and I think you'll do great. Thanks, you guys, for subscribing to my channel. Feel free to ask me any questions you may have, and if I can answer them in a timely fashion, I will do that. Feel free to follow me on Facebook at Tanisha V. Woodard, Instagram at Touched by Tone, and see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.